Howdy.
How you doing, buddy?
Just living life, man. Good day, right?
Sure.
Making shekels.
Okay.
You too, right?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I think we got like a solid 15 minutes of work in there. It's not bad.
Hard and chill, okay?
I'm chill.
Good. I'm glad you are. What email works best to share things with you?
Whoa. I don't know if I can say that on stream, buddy.
Okay, well, you can send it to me in a Skype message.
Oh, alright, yeah. Gotcha.
There you go. Yeah.
Great job with those idiots yesterday. I would kill myself if I had to talk to those morons. Bonus meme, Wacky Steve.
All right, did you get that share?
Did I get that chair? Oh, share. Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, wait. You have to send it to another thing. Hold on. There you go.
Jesus Christ, Harkton. So this is what you actually want me to share it with?
Yes.
Okay, let me know if there's anything else.
There we go. Opened. Looking at it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so... Wait. Okay, so open the core feature list. You have that open, right?
I do now.
Okay. So this is basically, I can actually delete all of this. Okay, so these are just basically the 5 core features that I think we should shoot for our 1.0. Do you agree with this or no?
Let's see. The website being the front end, right?
Pretty much, yeah. This is basically like the minimum feature list needed to launch, and then with hopefully more things in the future, right?
Thinking. I was trying to remember
Tell Harkin
those
to kill
3 or
himself.
4 core things we talked about the other day. Chat, definitely. Donations, yes. Subscriptions, yes. Yeah, I suppose that's good enough.
Good. That's exactly how you should feel about a release. Good enough. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think this link works, or you can just click it in the shared folder. This is for the website stuff, right?
Okay.
Yeah, an MVP, our minimum viable product. There you go. I like that one. Okay, so this is basically, this is probably what will require the brunt of the work. This is like the website itself, like the pages that should be included or browsable from the viewer end. I think here I have every page detailed with the level of interaction expected by the streamer. So like what input would be expected. And then, yeah. Do you want to go through this, or you already looked at this once and I added some changes you suggested, or we can
I
probably...
want to go through it one by one. We can talk at anything that comes up as it goes.
Okay, so when I think of like having the website, these are the pages. I've got the necessary web pages listed, right? We don't have to go over all of these, or we'll go over them one at a time, okay?
Okay.
All pages should be somewhat configured by a streamer. Inputs for images, brandings, links, and templates required. Certain design philosophies. We will probably enforce some type of design philosophy, right? We'll give them some degree of freedom, but we also don't want to let people be completely fucking retarded, right?
Well, I thought the limit of freedom we were going to give them was basically CSS customization and images and whatnot.
Something like that. Yeah, sure. Okay. And then maybe layout or whatever, right?
I think we should keep like the static layout. basically.
Yeah,
I don't
possibly.
think you should be able to like make the header bigger or the sidebar smaller. Or anything
Yeah,
like that.
sure. I just mean, yeah, sure. When I say layout, I mean like maybe you have your Twitter over your Instagram or something like that. But yeah. For them, I think we're on the same page for the most part, sure.
Right.
Just these are a couple of prerequisite things. I didn't know if I should include them under another section, but one of the things that you mentioned is we do have to take care of. I don't know how we should handle like the DNS registration stuff. I feel like maybe we could do that for a very small added fee. Like if the domain costs $60 to register, we can do it for $5 or something. I don't know if
Nah, I don't want to fuck around with that. Then it's just more work.
you don't want to do anything like that at all.
No, what you'll do is you'll just say, hey, if you have a domain, enter it here and point it to this name server, and that's it.
And you think the average
I
average
hope so.
streamer can deal with that? I don't know. DNS and all that shit could be. Well, that's a pretty scary topic sometimes.
I mean, do you want to be in the domain business?
Well, what do you mean in domain business? I mean, like we would just act as like a third-party mediator, where we would basically pay for the GoDaddy shit. They would send us money or something. Or no, I don't know how it would have to work. Fuck. I feel like I'm sorry. So speaking from personal experience, I feel like telling somebody to get their own domain is a big burden to place on a streamer because most.
Well, we can just have a link. Like, there's a lot of sites. You like, want to have your own domain? Click here and buy one. And
yeah,
then
but even
we can
like
give them
setting up the
step-by-step
pointers and
instructions.
shit, like people go
Yeah,
like
we'll
start
find
crying,
the-
like I don't know what the ICANN.
So, like for instance, Google's has a service where you can buy domains. So we can just like have a like step 1, step 2, step 3 thing. Click here, then click here.
Okay.
Like, as long as you give instructions, it's not too bad.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay. Why tell your client
Alright.
how to do something when you can just get paid to do it? Well, the money we would be making on this would be so small that it might not be worth assuming the responsibility.
Yeah, not only that, it's like, what do you do if people want to transfer it somewhere else, and like someone sneaks that request in, and like then we're collecting yearly payments for the domains for the renewals. Like, fuck all that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Our goal is to never collect money directly, right? Oh, that's like we need to have that conversation with you or Slugless. We need to figure out how that's gonna work. If
I thought about it. We're just going to do a billing agreement with the streamer and take money from them once a month. Kind of sucks, but it's the only way around
they
it.
have to make a payment to us once a month.
Well, we can do it automatically. We can request it, but yeah, so either they're going to have to pay us,
How
or
can you find out how much money they owe
What do you mean?
us? How will we just track all of that via donations and subscriptions on the stream?
well,
no,
if it's
or just
5%,
subscriptions, not donations. Sorry.
yeah, if it's just subscriptions, we'll be like, how much money has been processed for this user this month, and then we'll take a percentage of that. But there is going to be some shenanigans in there, like if people do chargebacks or they refund, we're still going to be collecting payments from that. But that's going to be really small amounts of money. Like if you have a 3%, what's your chargeback or refund rate? Do you know?
It's very low, less than 1%.
Yeah, so it doesn't even matter then.
Okay. Okay. I like the idea. I don't know how you feel about this, but I like the idea of having like your own link shortener. Do you think that's worth it, or is it too much work? I don't know how much work that is.
That's easy.
Is it really easy? Do you think that's an okay idea? I think it gives you the ability to track stuff really easily. That would be something that I actually wish I had on my site. Like if I could have like dst.gg/ or even like something like that / and then like a link shortener, it would let me track like clicks off of my site and whatnot really well for like sponsorship. That would be really cool.
It's probably going to be like 3 hours of time for Slugalisk or whatever.
Okay. Do you think that's an okay thing to have then? I like that.
Yeah, if you think that's MVP worthy, we can definitely put it in. It's not a lot of work.
Gotcha. Okay. This is something that I reference a few times. I don't know what level of familiarity you have with this, but on Twitch, you have the ability to create a filter. Or not filter, but like there's like a thing where you can choose how hard do you want messages to be automatically filtered from your site, and you can choose like level 1 to 5. I think that we should offer like a filter like this. So basically, like when you're at level 1, like if people are spamming racial slurs or something in chat, it's just automatically filtered out. Do we want to?
Twitch has something like that, don't they? But
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
what I just said,
levels.
yeah.
It's just like there's one that's always on. Like I don't think you can drop the N bomb ever.
I think you have the ability to set it up on the back end. Hold on. Yeah, it's this auto mod thing. Did you see the link in chat? Okay,
Hold
so
on.
yeah, so when you
Yeah.
turn on auto mod for your channel, you select from the preset moderation levels we've created. You've told us you want the ability to fine tune what gets blocked, what makes it past auto mod's defenses. We're introducing blocked and permitted lists. Yeah, something like this. I don't know if there's like an open source version of this on the internet or something that we can,
Well, we can just put in any anti-Semitic slurs and start from there.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, the ability to have that, and then user-defined stuff, I think is really important for chat control.
Yeah, so we'll have. I think for consistency, well, I don't know.
What?
I'm just thinking if we want to enforce a certain level. What do you think?
We don't
Like,
have
no,
to, but we should give it. I don't want to lose any features from Twitch chat. That's really, really, really important. We don't want it to seem like they're downgrading to come to a different chat. It should.
Would you be upset if there was a by default filter that did not let you type super bad words in chat, or would you be okay with
No, we can have that set by default. I think that's okay because 99% of streamers would probably want that, right?
Yeah, and I think people, if they really want to bypass it, they're going to bypass it anyways.
Possibly, sure. Okay, so those are just like a few prerequisite things. So I guess for the homepage, all internal parts of the site should be accessible through here, plus external links. Obviously, the homepage should link to every other page that you would want to access from the homepage. So the blog page, the donate page, subscription page, your login account, all of that, right? It's pretty standard. We can include external links here. I'm still not 100% sure on the layout. This is something that I would feel comfortable leaving to a front-end dev or a designer because I really don't think I can. I mean, I guess I can draw it out if they want, but I'll talk to Slug or Kevin or whatever about this. For header, I mean, we have things like Twitter, YouTube, subreddit, Facebook, Instagram. I guess I'm not sure. This is again like a designer question. I don't know how I feel about my front page, but like if you go to my front page, you see how like my tweets and Reddit and all of that in my videos are embedded.
Personally, I don't like it.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know if anybody ever uses this.
No, I think the smart thing to do would be to have destiny.gg be /big screen, and then have big screen be something, or when you're not streaming and you're not posting something, you can put content in that spot. But I think the home page is just, who uses that? Everyone just clicks the stream online button. Mm-hmm. So if everyone's going to that thing, why are you making it harder for them?
Well, like, I guess, so I like the idea of being able to say, from a brand point of view, if I meet somebody or if I'm on a show, I can just say, hey, if you're looking for more information about me, just go ahead and check out my website at destiny.gg. And if you go there, it serves as a hub to everything else. So if somebody who's never heard of me before is like, okay, well, I'll go to destiny.gg, I think that should serve as like a hub to your other content. Although there's not really, I think that this page should be more generalized though, like basically a description like, hey, this is the homepage of Destiny, the streamer, he fucking sucks dicks professionally and he loves Jewish people or something.
I just think you can kind of do both. Like, for instance, you go to iceposeidon.com. There's nothing there doing it, but I think you can do a decent job with your header and maybe a footer as well. Like, if you look at your site, I don't know the most common resolutions, but I feel like probably most people, there's probably space in the header and the footer, right? Mm-hmm. Like, when you look at your stream, do you have black bars above your video and below your video?
No.
Like, if you open your stream, full screen, like go to destiny.gg /big screen and just open it. And do you have any black bars above your video, below the header?
Of course not. No, you should never. No.
Okay, I do, but I guess I'm on an uncommon resolution.
What resolution? Yeah, no. Whatever you're on is a highly uncommon resolution. I'm using 16:9. All you guys that are saying yes in chat are fucking retarded. I don't know what kind of weird ass monitors you're using, but I would assume that most people's monitors are like mine. Most people should have 16:9 monitors. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Did you say when it's in full screen or not in full screen?
I said in full screen, but I'm thinking about other modes, obviously, and non-full screen.
Non-full screen, you'll have black bars for sure. Wait, you do too, Destiny? What? When I full screen it? No, my stream takes up the entire screen. What are you talking about? You have black bars? What are you talking about? Am I retarded? What do you think? What do you consider black bars?
I'm looking. I think for you, it's mostly okay.
There are no black. No, it's not. There are no black bars. Not mostly. There are absolutely none. What are you guys talking about?
It's like really fucking hard to tell because your stream is in there, and I'm trying to figure out.
Arcden is confusing big screen with full screen.
No, I'm not. It's fine. Whatever. I think we could have a footer, is all I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Are you talking about, I mean, just on the big screen page? There is, but not full screen. I don't know what we're talking about.
Okay, let's just move on. I think there's space for a footer. We have a header. I think there's space for a footer. That's all I'm trying to say.
Possibly. There might be. Okay. Okay. Where were we at? Oh, website, external links, social media embeds. Yeah, I'm not sure if we want these or not. It could be user definable. I'm just not sure. I would have to start doing some hardcore. I've got Google Analytics running on my page. Maybe I should take a look. So when I say social media embeds, I mean like the fact that if you go to my website, you can see my most recent tweets. But I don't know if there's any value to this here.
I personally don't think so. You know what would be way cooler on that as well?
What?
Is like a combined, based on chronological order from all of those sources. Like a feed.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. A little stocky, but so like combining like an Instagram, Reddit, Twitter feed where you can see everything in chronological order.
Yeah, just kind of scroll down, but I'm not sure if anything like that exists, and I don't want to build it.
I'm trying to imagine if this would be really difficult to build or not. Doing the Twitter embed is trivial. Doing the Reddit embed is trivial. But combining those into one thing and then sorting by time might be a project.
Yeah, it's definitely like a custom widget for sure. I can imagine it being sick too. There could be little check boxes at the top, like show Twitter, show Reddit, show Instagram, whatever.
But you would have to totally build that like your own, right?
Yeah.
Or unless it's already been done and you can search for it, maybe someone else has already done it. But okay, yeah, never mind.
The bottom line is I think your homepage is unused, right? You want that to be used, so you push it on everyone because to you it's important, but to most people they don't give a fuck, and you have to serve the customer, not yourself.
I understand. The homepage should be something I think that you should be able to put on your business card. I wish I had an example offhand. I know people that I used to go to school with that do it, but I don't want to like dox them. I'm like, okay, hold on, let me look. Like Dana.
What's wrong with imagine your homepage, and if you were live, like you have the chat and the video there, and when you're not, that shit collapses.
No. Because that stuff is variable. I think from a design point of view, and from a function point of view, I want the homepage to be like, hey, we just met. You want to know who I am? Go to my homepage, and that will tell you everything you need to know. That I think the main function of the homepage
is that more important than like everything else? To me, that's not as important. That's a small thing. You can always make another website to do that. But or you can have a subpage for that.
Oh, I've got to be able to find an example. Anna Prosser? Hold on, let me check. Hold on. Yeah, okay, here, look. I'll link you 2 sites, okay?
Okay.
Here, this is Aaron's, and then this is Anna Prosser's, okay? So, like, Anna's is something, these are pretty similar, right? This is something that I would consider, like, an ideal landing page, right? You could put something like this on a business card, like, oh, hey, you want to know about me or whatever? Okay, we'll go check out my website, annaprosser.com, right? So you go to that, and it's like, okay, well, at a glance, I can very quickly tell, like, who is this person? What do they do? On-camera personality, creator, producer, video games professional, right? Okay, or for Aaron's page, right? Videos and illustrations, okay? So they're like a video illustrator. So I look at this page, I can see all their social media down here, if I want to click any of that shit. I can get an about, it gives me a general idea of who they are. Oh, okay, well, this is what they've done. This is their accomplishments. I have like an at-a-glance thing for who this person is. I feel like her main page, I think, serves as a good, like, this is a good landing page. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. This isn't something that is necessarily like high value to people that already watch your stream, but this is something where like you could give it to somebody who's never heard of you before. Like, oh, you want to find out about this guy? We'll go check out his, you can go to his website.
I disagree. Here, in some ways, I agree. In some ways, like I like Aristone's site, but I think what should happen on that site is, that big header part right there. It says videos and illustration. If she is live streaming, that content, her video should be there, and there should be a chat to the right. That's how it should be. This is more. This is self-flagellating. Is that the right word for your ego? But users don't care about that. 99% of people are coming to your website don't want to see this shit. They want to see your video and the other thing, and now you're making them click to another thing.
So like,
and also the other benefit is you get everyone used to going to your home page to watch your stream instead of another URL. It allows you to expose them to content they'll never other see. Like, how many of your users never see your latest tweets or whatever, your SoundCloud or whatever else is on your homepage, because they never go to your homepage. They only go to big screen. So if you get them used to going to your homepage, that means that when you're not online and when they check, they can see content they would otherwise never be exposed to. Boom, outstanding point.
I understand what you're saying, but like so there's two huge problems with this. Okay, so my first problem is maybe you wouldn't agree with this because you think it should serve the functionality. I don't like the idea of putting video content on a page where the person isn't expecting to get video content. So if you say Destiny GG is where the stream should be, that is a page that I can never tell somebody to go to check out who I am. Because that's like literally saying like, well, who are you? Oh, well, come watch my stream sometime. Like, I would never say that to a person. If I met a business contact, if I met a random person on the internet, if I just wanted to shout out my stuff, the worst way...
How important is this, though? That's what I'm trying to get at. This is not an important... if I ever tell someone to come to my website, let's do all design fallacies around this. This is not an important use case of you saying, hey, come check me out.
Well, isn't this kind of like the point of having a site, is to just give somebody like that central hub to go to? I mean, like, if you're talking about somebody that's watching your stream, like how many people are like, oh, I want to go watch Destiny stream today, and then they go to Destiny.gg and they're like, I really don't want to click the big screen button. Like, never mind, I'm not going to watch him today.
Yes, that's why you combine the two.
Well, but I'm saying, like, I don't think that ever really happens.
Yeah, because all of your audience goes to big screen. I bet 90% of the people just go to
for
big
sure.
screen.
I agree.
So they never see your content on the homepage.
But then again, I also have a lot more control then over, like, if I go to destiny.gg, that page will always be of a certain thing. Whereas if I embed a live stream on it, I have no fucking idea what that's going to be. If somebody is searching the internet and they wind up at destiny.gg, I could be playing League of Legends. I could be having a conversation on what the ideal penis size is.
That's your thing.
But yeah.
And if you're online, they're just going to be like, oh, online, and click, and they're going to still see your penis thing. You know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying. I have like I just have a hugely different view, I guess, of what I would envision. Like with what you're saying, the Destiny GG page, this main page is something that I would never give out to people. I would just never advertise this because this is my stream. Like from what you're saying, there's no difference between saying check out my website at destiny.gg versus saying check out my website at twitch.tv/destiny. It's the exact same thing. It's just a live stream page.
No, well, you could do more. You don't have to just have it be a big video embed with chat. Like, if you're online, you can do something. If you're offline, you can do something else, right? Like, you can be smart about those decisions. And I don't think it's a zero-sum game.
Sure, I understand that. This is something else that I guess in terms of having a discussion, like, this is like a design philosophy. I really, 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 and I could be swayed on this, I guess, if you feel strongly about it. I hate the idea of having variable video content on a page. Like, where you go to a page and sometimes there's a video playing and sometimes there's a not. Like, I want the expectation to be very clear. If you go to destiny.gg/big screen, you should expect to see a stream every time. That's why you go to big screen. Now, if the stream's offline,
but
it's
you
not
don't.
there.
Yeah, what's wrong with having how you have the stream online thing?
Yeah.
Like, imagine that stream online thing on your homepage right now, saying stream online started 3 hours ago. Imagine instead of being in that position, it was a horizontal thing right above your tweets and Reddit that spanned the whole page saying stream offline right now. And here's our content instead. And when you're online, instead of it being that, you have your video and chat right there on the homepage.
I hate that design philosophy. That you would go to a page like this and there would be like an auto-playing video on the page. I hate it.
I don't even think... You don't have to make it auto-playing. They can click play.
Well, but even if it's there, like you're occupying. Like I think that in general design principle, you really don't want people scrolling ever, right? You want as much content.
I disagree with the uses. Like you're a professional streamer, and most of the people we get will not be professional streamers. They're not going to be handing out business cards. That's going to be 99% of our user audience, and. Yeah, I just think that they're going to want people to go. The expectation is if you go to fucking iceposeidon.com that you're going to see him fucking talking there, that you're not going to get like an about me page. You know what I mean? Like there's use cases for that and use cases for this. I think if you're offline, you can show more content there. But if you get people in the behavior pattern of always going to Destiny GG instead of big screen, that's an opportunity for you to present content to them that they would never otherwise interact with, right? People
What do you
aren't
mean by
looking at
that?
your hardcore users who just go to big screen every day and never
Mhm.
view Destiny GG.
Yeah.
They're never looking at what your build is. They're never looking at what your last songs are playing. They're never looking at what your last YouTube updates are because those are on another page that no one has a use to go to. So by combining the two, you have the opportunity that when you're offline, instead of being, well, I'll fucking leave now. Oh, wait, there's content here. Oh, let me click into this tweet that I would have otherwise never done. Because right now people go to Destiny GG, big screen, you're not online, fucking exit out. As opposed to they go here, he's not online. Holy shit, this motherfucker's in a huge Twitter fight. And that's the advantage of that.
Kind of the old bait and switch. I have to think about it more, okay? I guess
I see a lot of I agree with Heart Dance in chat. That's a pretty good barrier right there.
I mean, we could pull it.
All right, let's do it. Let's
No,
do it.
why?
Yeah.
This isn't how we're supposed to make these decisions.
Because if it's even close to 50-50, that means that like you're destroyed because you're gonna have like 50% dick riders no matter what you fucking say. So if it's even half and half, like I would even take like 10%. 10%, that's great.
Well, then you're already gonna win the poll.
Oh, well, let's see. I'm shooting low, but I think I'm good.
So what should my question be? Should the main page autoplay the stream if it's online?
No. Should we have a combined unified page?
That sounds like way too nice. Everyone's gonna say yes to that. A combined unify. That
Oh,
sounds
okay.
awesome.
Let's make it. Why don't you just put in there? Should Harkdan's shitty idea be implemented?
No.
Let's just
We're
fucking influence
essentially
them a little
asking,
bit
should
more.
the stream be embedded on the main page, right?
Yeah, should big screen be combined with a homepage? And for everyone here that's thinking about this, your experience would be identical. If someone was fucking online, okay, you would see exactly what you see right now. There'd be no difference. If they were offline, you would have the chat and the tweets and everything. So imagine right now you're watching the stream, okay? You see the chat on the right-hand side. Stream's not online. Instead of that place being empty, there'd be cool, like, fucking live updating widgets of fucking what Steven's tweeting and all that type of shit. And they could always click a button to have the stream come back up for over Russell type shit. Okay? Good.
Okay. Well, I'll go to some use cases of this, but I'll pull this, even though this is a really bad idea and I don't think we should. But okay. So should the home page just be replaced with /big screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yes or no? All right. This is the dumbest fucking poll I've ever done in my life, but okay, we'll do it.
All right. I'm excited. Let's see how many fucking dick writers you get with your inferior idea.
Oh boy.
Look at all of them. All these Destiny fans. All right, I win. End of fucking conversation. Now what?
Okay. If I go and I view a streamer's page, let's view Casey Tron's webpage. If I go and view this webpage,
Sure, let's use Casey Tron.
didn't she have a website? I thought she did at one point. Maybe she doesn't. Which streamers have websites? God damn it. I don't like Day9's website.
Husky StarCraft? Is he still around?
No. What the fuck, Arctic?
I don't. It's been a while, right? Out of touch.
Oh,
Really?
that Cone Carnage guy. He has his shit together. Hardcore. Wait, this is not it. I don't think. Oh, is it? Is this it? The Coalition? Is that him? Is that his website? I don't like this shit either. Fuck. Oh, I
While we
like,
look at who are the
I like
most.
Waffle's website.
Okay,
Sorry,
let's be smart about this. Who are the most successful streamers there are? Let's look at their web pages.
The problem is that most streamers are just shit when it comes to webpage shit. Let's look at lyrics.
Okay, let's look at the ones who have huge business teams. So the PewDiePies and whoever else, people like that, guys who have like staff behind them. Linus Tech Tips.
There are so few. Even the big streamers don't. Most of them are fucking retarded. This is what I want my website to look like right here. Okay.
Oh, let me wait 15 seconds.
I linked it. To you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
All right. Well, we can. Yeah. Pretty fucking.
Lyric is
GeoCities,
arguably
but-
the largest streamer there is, but I think this website is fucking garbage. Yeah, I don't know. What about Soda Poppin's website?
No. Anything he does. Let's just. Okay. We can look at it and then do the opposite.
Holy shit. Hashtag truth. What does that even mean?
Oh, H3 Productions. That's probably good. That's a Jewish guy. Let's see.
Okay. But they don't live stream.
He does? No, I think, right?
I don't know, does he?
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Hold on, I'm trying to load it up. Why is it not loading? Oh, JP's site might be good. Let's check his. Ugh. The thing, I guess, like, the two big things that I don't like when you embed the stream is that, one, you don't have the opportunity to control what's on the front page of your website, which scares me. I don't like that. I don't like that anybody that looks me up and goes to my website could potentially see chat spamming fucking crazy ass shit or see me doing
I don't understand why. Okay, this seems like another service. Like, there's about.me.
Uh-huh.
Like, if that's a different use case. Like, if you want, you should have like StephenBonnell.com and send people to that or something along those lines. You know what I mean? Like, this is a different use case. This is not your resume. This is not your personal portfolio. This is your streaming site. This is your homepage for a streamer. If you want an online business card, there's so many services that do that.
But I'm like,
back in the day.
but it's like when you're a streamer, your brand is your name, kind of. No, they're like inseparable.
I hope not for your case.
I
For
mean,
my case.
it kind of is, isn't it? I mean, damn, dude.
You're just putting too much emphasis on this business card motif. It's just not important. It's not the business.
God, I hate the idea of the stream being on this first page. Okay, let me just have that gestate in my mind for a little bit, okay?
What do you hate so much about it?
It just comes off as just sloppy, nasty design to me. Like, if I go to destiny.gg, the idea that I could have static information that is displaying exactly what I want it to display, that is sending the exact message that I want it to send to anybody that happens by my site, that I could be talking to somebody, give them a business card, say, visit my site, that I could be on a show and I could plug my site, go to destiny.gg if you want to see what I'm all about, that I could hook myself at the end of YouTube videos, all of that, to have a static landing page that will function exactly as I want it to every time somebody goes there and will perform a very particular function is that's a nice thing to me. The fact that I would ransom all of that to the fact that, one, when you put a stream embed on there, you've already axed half the page. You're not putting any more information on there, because you should never have people scrolling on your main web page. That's a horrible design choice, right? Is if somebody has to scroll down on your main page to find important information. And then two, the content is up for grabs. Somebody could wander into my stream when I'm tryharding in League of Legends, or when I'm having an intense political talk, or there could be crazy shit going on in chat, or not. Like, I just ransoming that first page to RNG, to total random chance about what could be there, and the fact that I could never recommend that page to anybody. I could never talk to somebody like, oh yeah, just go check out my site at Destiny.gg. I would never do that. There's no point in ever saying that. Like, that would just be like, well, if you want to watch me stream, go there. I just really don't like that idea.
I want you to put yourself in the shoes of another streamer, perhaps not yourself, and think about if they would give a fuck. Let's use Mr. Mooten as an example.
Mr. Mooten. Does he have a web page?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it
Maybe
just has to
you should
adjust
change the big screen page to be what.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I have to think about it, because I have to understand that I have to separate, like, what I want personally versus what other people want. It's possible that other people just don't give a fuck about that at all. If a lot of streamers don't give a fuck about that, or maybe I should ask other streamers, I'm not sure, because it's totally possible that that other people don't give a fuck about it. But for me, that's like inconceivable. Like, I would never want my main page ever to be that. Ever. That would be like a deal breaker for me personally. But other people might totally not give a fuck about that at all. So I'm not sure. Like I said, this is why I said I just have to let it gestate. Just give me like a day to like think about it, and
All
I'll
right.
have like a better opinion about it.
I'll just say you're like, even if we don't go this way, like your homepage sucks.
Right now,
Just
I
it
agree.
fucking blows.
Well, because right now it's absolutely nothing. Yeah, of course. I
It's
don't
just
see
like
that.
vomit of information with no context.
Yeah, of course. But this isn't what I'm advocating for. I would be advocating for something like Anna Prosser's website. I think is perfect. Like a website where you come, okay, these are some social media things. I know exactly who this person is. I know exactly what it's about. Anna can give this website to anybody, and they go here, and they're going to get the same experience every single time. If they want to go to the live stream, there's an option to do it right here. You can even put something that signifies that the stream is live. This is just absolute 100% control, 100% professional appearance, 100% static content that is absolutely delivered the same way to every single customer, or I'm sorry, to every single viewer. Like, I like that idea a lot. My current website homepage is really, really, really bad. I don't deny that, of course. But again, I'm not advocating to switch everybody to this design.
Yeah.
But I just need to think about it, because like I said, you could be right. Most streamers absolutely might not give a fuck about that. Most streamers want to be able to just drive
what is
people.
the number one thing? Yes, what is the number one thing a streamer wants?
Viewers, right?
After money.
Viewers, right? Yeah, so you could argue that you just want to be able to drive them, shepherd them into one page where they could all go and just watch the stream, and you don't want any distractions away from that. You don't want to put any barriers.
Because that's all anyone cares about on Twitch for the most part. Like, maybe not you, because you're established into this, but any other Twitch streamer, the only thing they give a fuck after money is getting viewers and like having as little friction between when they come to my website and they're watching. You don't want to make them click other shit. Every click, you lose a percentage of people.
Yeah,
That's
I
how
understand
it
what
works.
you're saying. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yep, I get it.
Sponsored shit is pretty important as well, right? Like, don't they do shit like if you get a sponsor, you want to put their logo somewhere and all that type of jazz, and that should be on the stream?
Maybe. Or yeah, it depends. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to do that.
With the sponsors you've had in the past, have any of them asked to have like static images on your homepage? Like, what about Blue? Blue ever asked to have like something on the homepage, a link? Click.
I don't remember. I don't think so, but maybe. I mean, most of the stuff there now is like affiliate links, so obviously I put it there because I'm trying to drive conversion. But
one thought, like, why do you not have it like on Twitch? If you go to twitch.tv/Destiny on full screen, you're basically going to see what you have on Destiny GG big screen. Why don't you have it like if you scroll down, you have kind of that info box like you have on Twitch? Why did you opt against doing that?
It's just a design philosophy, I guess. We would have to talk to somebody, or this is just something that I disagree on or I'm wrong on. I think Scene was kind of shared with me here, and that the idea in general, again, everything I'm saying is subjective. I'm not trying to present this as my objective opinion, but in general, you want people to scroll as little as possible. That you want as much information presented as coherently as possible on a single page. That anytime you're asking users to scroll, it's bad design philosophy.
I don't disagree with that. I'm just saying, like, for instance, okay.
So like finding ways to integrate all these little buttons, if it's possible, finding ways to integrate them in a toolbar above or like a toolbar below or on the side or somewhere would be like a preferential design philosophy versus, well, let's just scroll down to like find a million links, you know?
I mean, it's not necessarily that. I think you have to be smart about where you get your research as well. Like, do you believe that companies like Twitch and YouTube have done tremendous amounts of A/B testing and user studies and all that to determine the best optimization? And if you think that's the case,
YouTube, yes. Twitch, no.
Okay, so let's look at what YouTube does. Go pull up a live YouTube stream.
Okay, so we'll go to youtube.com/Destiny. How did I end up cleaning? Oh shit. I need to change my resolution to 1080p, but I don't know if it'll fuck my screen because I think most pages are optimized for that. This is 1440. I don't know if the header and everything shows up correctly, but
that's fine.
But okay, I'm on YouTube.
Are you on 1440p usually?
Yes, on my stream I am, yeah.
Okay. All I'll do is I have a wallpaper that I use, and it actually has the outline of resolutions. I'll send that to you. So you can just move your window into one of those resolutions to see how it looks on that size.
Oh, sure. Okay, so I bring up my YouTube page. What do you want me to look at?
No, find like a live streamer on YouTube is what I meant. Like a YouTube gaming.
I don't even know. Oh god, the YouTube gaming shit is such a shit show. Hold on. YouTube gaming. I don't care. How do I just next? Okay. Okay.
You're right.
I hate this setup. I hate YouTube gaming. God, I hate this whole fucking website. But that's okay. Okay. I want to find well, say Counter-Strike game player people. Live gambling. Oh my god. Hold on. There's like nobody on this site. 1 second. Okay, Destiny 2. They have like no streamers. Trials of the Nine. Okay, we click.
When I call, tell me like when I started.
Okay, I'm here. What about it?
So how is that different from Twitch? I'm waiting for your stream to come up. So.
I don't know. I don't know how much customizing they can do. Oh, for them you've got to click the drop down, I guess, to get like what you would see on Twitch. I don't know if they can implement though images and whatnot. It seems like they don't offer. They might either don't offer that functionality or the streamer hasn't taken advantage of it.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Let me click these guys. Hold on.
Then let's find a fix.
I really don't like YouTube gaming. I'm sorry. This whole.
It's not about what you like.
Well, no, I don't like it. Like, I think it's subjectively fucked. I don't think YouTube takes the gaming side of shit very seriously. It feels like a pet project for one of their employees. It's either trying to get a promotion or kind of likes esports. They're every time they dabble into this arena, they do it in a very, very, very half-assed way. I would gamble that if I had to make a bet, I would say that Facebook is going to become more seriously involved with video game streaming before YouTube or Google does. It's really hard. I understand what you're saying. I agree with copying. I mean, I used to do music, and everybody in music will tell you that if you want to learn something, you just copy from the best. That's the best way to do it. So in terms of design philosophy, I would agree, but it's really hard in the streaming world. Like, even now, like, you can't give me, like, if we go and look at the most successful streamer websites, you would agree that most of those are, like, fucking garbage, right?
No, that's fine, but
Yeah.
I think a lot of these guys do some things for a lot of reasons, and it's things that we haven't thought up yet. You know what I mean?
Sure. Like what?
Like why spaces for sponsors, right?
Mhm.
There's certain formats that sponsors want.
Well, like in
as
the
far
YouTube
as-
gaming thing, did you see any of that?
Yeah, I was looking at your stream.
I don't think in YouTube gaming this would be really hard to do anything with sponsors. Hold on. Home Live. Minecraft. So like it seems like you can only put text. You can't even put images down here for sponsors, right? So I see like this guy's shirt link. In order to get to this, I have to click a drop down button and then I have to read text. I don't even get an image. So I have to actually read everything here to figure. I think this is a horrible design. I hate YouTube gaming. I'm sorry. But like, so like I'm looking for his shirts. I have to like check out my shirts. He has to like put a little like emoji bullshit here just to even have a picture. And then I have to click off to find his shirt link. I don't feel like this design is very good.
No, I got it. I mean, I just have to
Hey
kind
buddy, you often use the phrase
just imagine how many people
philosophical
work on
lot
this
in
and
your
studies they did.
debate.
I don't like it either, but I
The
feel like there's
technical
reasons they're
philosophy
doing it
term
that
for
we
it
don't
not as
understand.
normative.
I don't think it's just put
i.e.
together like,
utilitarianism is a
all
normative
right, Twitch does it
theory
like
of
this, so let's do it
ethics.
like this. I think
Keep
there's
on
reasoning
memeing.
behind a lot of the stuff that they do there.
I don't know. It just like I would actually take Twitch's pages over this.
Anyways, the whole thing we're trying to talk about is the ability to scroll down. I think we should have it, regardless of what's the case. Either we do big screen or combined homepage, but I think that there's too much information that can go there that's otherwise hidden. Like, how many people see your computer build and shit like that? Like, it's just not a lot, How much more could you be making off of Amazon and things like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. So your front page would essentially be something similar to Twitch's front pages, right?
I mean, we have to figure it out, right? We have other stuff that we need to put in there versus otherwise, but yeah, essentially. I think for most people, this is what they expect when they go to a home page. They don't expect something other than the stream and the chat, and that's it, and zero friction to get into that. I'm not saying I like it, but I'm saying I think other streamers will expect it, and other streamers' users will expect the similar experience to going to twitch.tv/Destiny. If you want me to move websites, I want to have a somewhat experience that I'm used to. That's all, without having to click additional things or turn things off or yeah.
Sure.
People keep linking like recful.com. I don't know if we pulled that up yet.
I looked at it. I didn't like it. It looked like garbage.
I didn't look at it.
Let me check again.
Oh, it's kind of cute how he does some things.
Just hire an Indian for web
I'm
design
actually
Kappa.
not super against what he does, to be honest.
Having the little tabs on the side.
I mean, it's a unique, like, obviously you could do that with header stuff as well, but I like that method of switching between things.
You a big parallax guy?
Not really, but I think it's an interesting way of doing it.
Oh man, yeah. I just need a day. I need a day to wrap my head around this. Okay, and then
All right.
I'll get back to you tomorrow. The idea of having this is like my homepage is like really not okay with me. But for the average streamer, it might be perfect. I understand what you're saying. I just need like a day to think about it. And then I'll understand what you're saying. Because like for somebody like Recful, this might be really good. It's just something that I personally have to think about. But you're probably right. Okay, I'll probably agree with you. When we talk tomorrow about this, okay, I'll probably agree with you. All right.
All right, what's next on the agenda?
Okay. Hold on. So I'm gonna add this under here. This page should have a stream embed on it, with the content of the page secondary to the stream itself, to the stream plus chat itself, I guess.
Have you seen Polecat's Destiny Hub thing?
Yeah, I think that looks really ugly too.
No, but apparently people, that's the stuff that they care about for whatever reason.
Maybe I don't have any user metrics of like how many people actually use it. Do people like really hardcore stalk me like on all this shit? This seems like a really hardcore. I also don't like that I don't necessarily know what I'm looking at. Is this so like on the left here it looks like I'm looking at chat logs from Overrussell. On the right I can see tweets. I don't know what I'm looking at in the middle. Are these VODs? Are these highlights? Are these from YouTube or Twitch? Is it both? It looks like a combined list of Twitch and YouTube, I guess. Red is YouTube, purple is Twitch. I like that. The color coding is cute.
So this is kind of that combined activity feed a little bit.
Yeah, it is. Actually, looking at this more, I like this middle feed, actually. Yeah, this is cute. It's a combined YouTube and Twitch activity feed. That's cute. I like that.
I mean, imagine if you could have other things in there as well. That'd be pretty sick.
Sure.
You could put Twitter into that, like the little tweets looking kind of just as nice.
Yeah, I understand.
Actually, we can get Polecat to make that function for us. Is Polecat in chat?
He possibly is, but this is. I don't think this is first. This is like a release essential.
No, but we could get Polecat's doing nothing right now. He's not working on this. He could build this widget, and we don't have to do anything.
Yeah, but I'm guessing he could probably build this within a week, or less, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But then we can kind of figure that into our UI, have him build it around it. Anyway,
if we want that, I don't know if we've gotten. Well, here we'll keep going through the pages, and then we'll decide if we want that to be absolutely central.
Another thing I really want in the first version, personally, is the accounts you care about. So with that comes like the DGG stats and comes like leveling of your account, meaning how much time you're in chat, how long you've been a member, how long you've been a tiered member. So essentially, like different users have different.
Keep this stuff in your head. When we get to the user accounts profiles, we can throw that in there. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think those incentives are really important. Yeah, we'll have that under another page. So this is just focusing on the layout of the on the website. Okay, moving on. So then from the homepage. So then this is something that I'll let gestate, and then I'm probably gonna agree with you just until tomorrow, just so that it sits well in my head.
The blog stuff, we're not going to do that on site. It's going to be too hard. What we'll do is we'll say if you want to have a blog on your site, go create an account on like, I don't know, Tumblr or WordPress or one of these things, and then they'll give us the RSS feed and we'll import. Maybe later, but for now, I'm not fucking with that. Not having like 500 installs of WordPress.
And shit? You think it might be
no
too
fucking way. No way.
Okay.
You have to update that shit like every day with a security release.
Yeah, and the last time I updated mine, it broke completely. So.
Yeah, it's easier just to take a RSS feed and display that.
Possibly, sure. Okay, I think I have that put down there. Can probably just import WordPress with managing 1 million installs. Purpose would be 2 cancers, so I'll just leave that there.
Donation page.
So for the donation page,
I have an idea of how I would, as a top Donators.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I
Okay.
feel like I am in a fantastic place to give
Talk to me about
advice
the
here.
donation experience. Yeah.
Okay, so I think the first time there should be an option to remember me for donations, right? And if you tick that box, you're creating a billing agreement instead of going through.
Yeah, okay, I agree. Hold on to this for the actual donation page, okay?
This says donation page.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. So this first document that I have, this is just for layout of the site. But the doing donations is one of the core features, and I have a separate document for that for things that you consider intrinsic to donating.
Okay, well then I want the donation thing inline on the stream itself. I don't want to go somewhere
To
else.
a separate page?
There should be a button. Like if I'm looking at Destiny GG/big screen right now, like if you look at the top where there's like the switch chat to the right and the left and those buttons, I would imagine in the top center of that, a big red button that says fucking donate. And if I click that, shit comes up inline, not opening a new tab where I can do the entire process right there. A little nice loading animation while it's waiting to process and show on screen. Once it's complete, it says payment received. Your message will appear on screen within 10 seconds. That's what I want, that fucking experience.
Yep, gotcha, okay. Yeah, I don't disagree. This is supposed to say inline. Yeah, I had that. I had that in mind when I was doing this. Oh yeah, because you saw it in chat. Actually, I think you said it in chat. Okay. So for the donating page itself, because we will have a separate page for donations, right? Because there's no reason not to. Do you agree?
What do you mean by that? Like Destiny GG/donate?
Yeah,
that page?
That page will exist, right?
I don't know. I think we might be able to do it entirely inline. When you say a page, I mean, what do you mean? Like actual new URL for something?
Yeah, like destiny.gg/donate. So you wouldn't have this page exist at all? You would do it entirely inline and only inline? Well, let's think. So your way of doing it would allow anybody that's viewing the stream to donate inline. The only difference, having a separate page would essentially allow people to donate that aren't necessarily watching the stream at that point in time. However, they lose all the incentives to donate by having the message appear on screen. So the question essentially comes down to is, would we expect anybody to ever independently visit this page? And I'm guessing your answer is probably going to be no, right?
Correct.
Okay, which would make the existence of this page like a waste of time, right?
Well, I mean, this functionality is just here. It shows up, as inline on the other page. The functionality is built into another thing.
Yeah, hold on, I'm thinking. What about if somebody's not logged into chat and they don't want to chat? Would they ever not?
You don't have to. I want you to imagine this for a second. You see the thing, okay, on the page you're on now, Destiny GG/donate. Now, if you look at, well, I guess you can't look at two things at once.
No, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about where like I would basically click a button, and then when I click that button, like a box expands, and I have the opportunity to input stuff there, and then click send, and then it would go away, and it would never take me to another page. It would all be done.
Exactly, and you're doing it while you're in chat. Like that's a much better experience of doing all this stuff.
Well, I'm just saying, what if somebody watches the stream but they're not in chat, but they want to donate? Is it going to deter that person from doing it?
How is that any different than, like, don't you already now have to click something in chat to donate unless you know the URL?
Well, it's not in chat. It's above.
It's a button?
So, like, if I go to destiny.gg/big screen, there's a donate button at the top, but you would just make that inline, right?
Yeah, like, there's no difference. And you would put that in a more natural spot. Actually, that's a shitty spot for your donation.
Yeah, because it doesn't drive, it doesn't
The
stick out
donate
enough.
and subscribe button should definitely be, well, I don't know if Senior Stanpet is here, but that needs to be above the chat right there in red.
Yeah,
like,
I agree, because they're key
ridiculous.
revenue drivers. You need to have, those need to be highlighted hardcore. Yeah, for sure.
And they're different than your other links there, too.
Yep, I agree. They kind of had the right idea with the subscribe thing. Donate was just added recently, but yeah, it needs to be moved over and made much more apparent. I agree.
Yeah, on top of chat is a perfect natural spot for that as well.
Yep, okay. Okay, so I'm going to actually axe this entire donation page then, okay? It shouldn't exist?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, we're not axing it. We're just putting it into.
We're not axing the feature.
modal.
We're getting rid of the page, right? We're just
The
talking
dedicated URL.
Yeah, we're getting rid of pages right now. So this whole document is just talking about pages that we're doing, okay? Now less the donation page, we move on to the subscription page. This is a page that I think should probably exist independently. This isn't an inline thing. Do you agree with that or no?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I think it probably needs to have. There's a lot of options there, right? But there could. I mean, yeah, it needs its own dedicated page. That should be a pop out because the whole thing I want to have is that, like, cheeky. You click the subscribe button, a new page opens up, and you see the various tiers. If you click tier 1, you see on the right a preview of how your messages will look in chat, as well as the new emotes that you're going to be able to use as part of that tier, right? So I want that real-time preview of what your name is going to look like. So then you can only do that on a new page. So yes.
Yeah, sure. So this would be an in-house self-hosted subscription service utilizing PayPal, different subscription tiers and their cost plus benefits listed, options for viewers to subscribe to different tiers. Every subscription and resubscription should allow the viewer to enter a custom message display in chat. Viewers choose multi-month screen. This is kind of more feature.
One thing I did want to suggest that you don't do, but I know from my past experience of running e-com business, like SaaS business, you need to have a lifetime option. For at least one of these and make it really expensive because you're going to have the whales who will do it, right? Like I've told you this before, you have the Hadris and the Hark Dance.
Yeah, I know, but a lifetime option sounds like it would be a better deal for them, no?
Well, I mean, you got to figure out where that is. Maybe you have a lifetime tier 1 option or something. Like you need to, look, you can do this. You can extract right now the average value that you get from each tier, right? So you can say the average tier 1 user will end up giving me X dollars. And then you make that lifetime package more than that. And then you're golden. That's the whole point.
Yeah, but that seems like a really hard figure to settle on for the average streamer. Like even I would be struggling to come up with an accurate figure for that. The average streamer, like 1,000 viewers or less, would have no fucking idea what that number would look like, right? Like if you would ask somebody that had 300 viewers and like 150 subs what a lifetime number would look like, they would have no fucking idea. Some of them would
look,
say, like,
it's about putting
bucks.
Sure, it's about putting limits, but in the same part, like, do you want to make more money out of your T4 users? Have a T5 package, right? But then the same logic goes to T6, T7. But you have to. There has to be something, some end, right? Tier 4 tiers is enough, but is there not another package, another option to really extract more on top of that, right? Like, this sounds fucking ridiculous, and I'm not suggesting this, but just the thought here, like, what about if you have your existing tier packages and then there's an extra option to have a fucking golden package or something? Like, again, not this, but like, your name could be golden if you pay an extra $20 a month for any package. Like, those are the types of things that you just get extra money for nothing, right? Because people will spend the money just to show that they can spend the money.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, I think that there are predictable ways to add higher levels of subscriptions that do a good job. I just, in particular, just that lifetime project seems like you'd run into things. What if the streamer like takes a break from streaming or quits streaming after like 6 months or something? You get a bunch of weird chargebacks or like.
Not our problem. They don't come to us.
Yeah, maybe.
If you stop fucking streaming, that shit's gonna happen anyways. If you just did like a 6-month tier 4 or whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
Not maybe, motherfucker. Yes. There's no debate about this stuff.
I'll add it under the feature list. Okay.
Okay. Let me know when we get to the loot boxes. I'm really excited.
I don't have that listed. That's
what? That needs to be on here.
Okay, we'll get to that. That's more feature specific. We'll get to that later. Okay, we're just in the website part. Okay. So we've got a demo side box where you can see what your name will look like in chat with each level subscription. Every subscription benefit / reward should be clearly listed, including shout icons, aim availability, feature availability, chat color, name. Page is pretty static, not much streamer input. Okay. Moving on to the login page. You agree that this should be a separate page where you log in?
Yeah.
Okay.
That can be a combined login register page, by the way. There's no reason to separate those.
Yeah, sure. I'll just write that login / register. OAuth should be available here to allow you to sign in from a multitude of sources. Do we want people to... Oh, this is a question. Do we want people to be able to create accounts on our site, or should we exclusively deal with OAuth?
I think, personally, I hate doing OAuth shit. And I think there's no reason not to allow people to create regular accounts.
Okay. If we handle accounts, then we have to do a little bit
Actually,
more.
This would be something I'm really, really interested in. No, you don't have to be that much more. We can decrypt it and do some shenanigans. I mean, we don't want to get hacked, obviously, but, whatever. Can you do a straw poll for how many people would like to register not with OAuth, right? If you had the option, first time you're on Destiny GG, would you click the sign in with Twitter, sign in with Reddit, sign in with whatever? Or would you opt to create an account with an email and a password just for this account? Because I'm interested how many people would actually do it. Because if everyone in here says, no, I love OAuth, maybe I'm a fucking dinosaur and I don't like it and everyone else does.
Okay, hold on.